Buddhism originated in ancient India with Siddhartha Gautama, a prince born into a life of privilege. He was born in the 6th century BCE in the region that is now modern-day Nepal. He lived sheltered from suffering, surrounded by luxury and comfort. His father, the king, ensured that Siddhartha was shielded from the harsh realities of the world, hoping he would become a great ruler. One day, Siddhartha ventured outside the palace walls and encountered the harsh realities of life, sickness, old age, and death. These sights were completely new to him and left a profound impact on his mind. These encounters deeply troubled him and ignited a spiritual quest within him. He began to question the meaning of life and the reasons behind human suffering. He renounced his princely life and embarked on a journey to seek enlightenment and understand the true nature of suffering. He practiced severe asceticism, hoping to find answers through self-denial and discipline. After years of intense meditation and contemplation, he attained enlightenment under a Bodhi tree, becoming known as the Buddha, the Awakened One. This moment of enlightenment revealed profound truths about existence and the path to liberation. The Buddha then dedicated the rest of his life to sharing his insights and teachings, known as the Dharma, to help others find liberation from suffering. He traveled extensively, gathering disciples and spreading his message of compassion, wisdom, and the middle way. At the heart of Buddhism lie the Four Noble Truths, which are the foundation of the Buddha's teachings. These truths encapsulate the Buddha's fundamental insights into the human condition and the nature of suffering. The first noble truth identifies the reality of suffering, or dukkha, which is an inherent part of life. It acknowledges that life inevitably involves physical and emotional pain, dissatisfaction, and impermanence. This suffering is not just about obvious pain, but also includes subtle forms of discomfort and unease. The second noble truth points to the cause of suffering, attachment and craving, or tanha. This craving leads to a continuous cycle of desire and disappointment. It suggests that our desire for pleasure, aversion to pain, and clinging to impermanent things fuel the cycle of suffering. This endless pursuit of satisfaction keeps us trapped in a loop of discontent. The third noble truth offers hope, stating that suffering can cease, known as nirvana. Nirvana represents the ultimate peace and liberation from the cycle of suffering. This cessation of suffering comes from overcoming attachment and craving. By letting go of our desires and attachments, we can achieve a state of true contentment and peace. The fourth noble truth illuminates the path to liberation, the Eightfold Path, which provides practical steps to end suffering. This path is a set of guidelines for ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. By following these principles, one can cultivate a life of mindfulness, compassion, and insight, leading to ultimate freedom from suffering. The Eightfold Path serves as a practical guide to cultivate a life of wisdom, compassion, and ethical conduct. It is divided into three interconnected aspects: wisdom, or prajna, ethical conduct, or sila, and mental discipline, or samadhi. Right understanding and right thought constitute wisdom, emphasizing the importance of cultivating a clear and compassionate view of reality. Right speech, right action, and right livelihood form ethical conduct, guiding individuals towards harmless and compassionate living. Finally, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration cultivate mental discipline, fostering a focused and serene mind. By diligently practicing the Eightfold Path, individuals can gradually progress towards enlightenment and liberation from suffering. Meditation and mindfulness are integral practices in Buddhism, essential for cultivating mental clarity, emotional stability, and spiritual growth. Meditation encompasses various techniques to train the mind, enhance awareness, and develop concentration. Mindfulness, a key aspect of meditation, involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. This practice helps us become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting carried away by them. Through regular meditation and mindfulness, individuals can develop greater self-awareness, reduce stress and anxiety, and cultivate a sense of peace and equanimity. These practices are not limited to formal settings and can be integrated into everyday life. Section 5. Symbols of Enlightenment. Understanding Buddhist Iconography. Buddhist art and iconography are rich in symbolism, representing various aspects of the Buddha's teachings and the path to enlightenment. The lotus flower, for instance, symbolizes purity and spiritual awakening. Emerging from muddy waters yet remaining untainted, it represents the potential for enlightenment even amidst suffering. The Bodhi tree, under which the Buddha attained enlightenment, signifies wisdom and awakening. The Dharma wheel, with its 8 spokes, represents the Eightfold Path, the path to liberation from suffering. Other common symbols include the stupa, a dome-shaped structure representing the Buddha's mind, and the prayer wheel, which contains mantras believed to be activated upon spinning. Understanding these symbols can deepen our appreciation for the rich tapestry of Buddhist teachings. Section 6. Rituals and practices, expressions of Buddhist faith. Buddhist rituals and practices vary across different traditions and cultures, but they generally serve to cultivate faith, generate merit, and deepen one's connection to the Dharma. Chanting, for example, involves reciting scriptures or mantras to focus the mind and connect with the teachings. Offerings of flowers, incense, or light symbolize impermanence and the act of letting go. Prostrations, bowing down before a Buddha image or teacher, express humility, respect, and gratitude. Pilgrimages to sacred sites associated with the Buddha's life or other important figures allow devotees to connect with their faith on a deeper level. These rituals and practices provide a framework for spiritual growth and connect individuals to a lineage of practitioners. Section 7. From India to the world, the spread of Buddhist teachings. After the Buddha's death, his teachings spread gradually from India throughout Asia and eventually to other parts of the world. Emperor Ashoka of India, a devout Buddhist, played a pivotal role in promoting Buddhism through missionary activities and the construction of monasteries and stupas. Buddhist monks traveled along trade routes, sharing the Dharma with people from diverse cultures. As Buddhism interacted with different cultures, it adapted and evolved, giving rise to various schools of thought and practice. Today, Buddhism encompasses a rich tapestry of traditions, each with its own unique interpretations and practices, yet all rooted in the Buddha's core teachings. Section 8. Buddhism's enduring legacy, influence on cultures across the globe. Buddhism's impact extends far beyond its religious sphere, influencing art, architecture, literature, philosophy, and social values across numerous cultures. In art, Buddhist themes inspired magnificent temples, serene Buddha statues, and intricate mandalas. Literature flourished with stories of the Buddha's life, teachings, and the Jataka tales, which narrate his previous lives. Philosophically, Buddhist concepts influenced ideas about ethics, mindfulness, and the interconnectedness of all things. Moreover, Buddhist principles of compassion, non-violence, and social responsibility continue to inspire movements for peace and social justice globally. Section 9. Modern Buddhism. Relevance in the 21st century. Buddhism remains remarkably relevant in the 21st century, offering insights and practices to navigate the complexities of modern life. Its emphasis on mindfulness and stress reduction resonates with those seeking solace in our fast-paced world. The teachings on compassion and interconnectedness provide a framework for addressing social issues such as inequality, conflict, and environmental degradation. Moreover, Buddhism's non-dogmatic and experiential approach appeals to many who seek a spiritual path that encourages critical thinking and personal exploration. As we face the challenges of the 21st century, Buddhism's timeless wisdom continues to offer guidance and inspiration for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Section 10. Conclusion. Embracing the path of enlightenment. Buddhism's journey from its humble beginnings in ancient India to a global phenomenon speaks volumes about the power and universality of its teachings. From the serene monasteries nestled in the Himalayas to bustling urban centers, the essence of Buddhism has touched countless lives across different cultures and societies. At its core, Buddhism offers a path to liberation from suffering and the cultivation of wisdom, compassion, and peace. It encourages individuals to look within themselves, to understand the nature of their own minds, and to develop a deeper sense of empathy and kindness towards others. Whether one chooses to formally embrace Buddhism as a religion or simply incorporate its principles into their life, the teachings of the Buddha provide a timeless guide for navigating the complexities of life and realizing our full potential for happiness and enlightenment. These teachings are not confined to any one tradition, but are accessible to anyone seeking a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. By understanding the Four Noble Truths, walking the Eightfold Path, and integrating these principles into our daily lives and cultivating mindfulness and compassion, we can transform our inner world and, in turn, influence the outer world positively. We can embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and contribute to a more peaceful and just world. This journey is not just personal, but also communal, as we inspire and support each other in our shared quest for enlightenment and a better world for all.